Good. I was about to break into like Lionel Richie. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Freaking love that song, dude.
Yeah.
What's good?
Not a whole lot. Like,
Same, same.
yeah. Kind of sucks. But you know.
Dude, oh, you're sick?
What? No, I'm
You're
fine.
sick? Did you say you were sick?
No, I said kind
Oh,
of
okay. I
sucks.
thought you. Oh, I heard kind of sick. I was like, yeah, no, kind of sick is an understatement for sure.
Yeah, so what's been going
It's
on
like
with
really
you?
shitty. Nothing much. I've just been pretty like mellow, man. I've been watching World Cup. It's just been pretty mellow.
Yeah, you
You
didn't
know,
post
today's my
anything
auntie's
about
birthday.
Mexico winning. Hello.
No, I know.
I
No,
just didn't
no,
want to
because I
step on
was
your
like on.
toes because I was like, yo, I'm going to post something. And then I was like, no, maybe I should leave that up to Phil.
No, you know what? I was like really like I really got depressed out there. Like, and
Like,
then I was like I really really believed we had a chance with those 50 mil Lotto Max those 2 weeks in
I
between.
know, guy. Fuck,
God,
nothing.
I've been like, dude, I was like really bummed. I'm like legitimately bummed that I couldn't call you and be like, yo, we're home free. Like that's it. Like I visualized it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, like we need to walk away. We
Yeah, I
couldn't
was like,
deliver the
not
one.
even a free ticket, guy? Like, what is that?
God, can I tell you my stupid story? So there was a streak there where I think I was spending my refund money, right? And I went crazy on my scratchies. And there was one time where I think I bought like three $20 scratch tickets. So 20, 40, 60 bucks. And then I ended up winning 110, something like that. Or I did something crazy like that. And I remember it was the week of the Lotto Max. And I walked into, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna renew this and I'm all in. I'm like, give me $110 worth of fucking Lotto Max. It's just like so fucking. I was like, yeah, man, this is a sign. This is it. We had just won the 3,000. Like we had just won that little contest. I'm like, yo, it's lining up. Put in my 110. Just reinvest it, guy.
Yeah.
Next morning, $20 on one fucking ticket and a free play. And I'm like, really? And then my broke ass ghetto-ness the week after that. I'm like, damn, I could really use those 110.
Oh no.
Damn. I'm telling you, I've got gambling addictions. I'm serious.
Yeah, like it's dangerous because like the casino is like right by me. It's like 20 minutes away. I'm like I can't do it because as soon as it's like those, you're drinking beer and you break the seal. It's like
Yeah.
that. If even go into it and I become comfortable with going there and in my environment, then I'll probably go alone. And I think
To
going to a casino by yourself is a little bit scary.
Oh dang, yeah. I did it once and I felt really wrong. I did it once.
Well,
Like even the
it's because
slots.
you're going there, and I feel like if you're by yourself, you're more like it's out of desperation. Like you need money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas if you go with friends, it's just like a social thing. You guys are coming to spend money and just like chill, hang out kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Dude,
I
yeah,
don't.
no. But I'm so pissed. I'm gonna post something on our feed, but I'm so pissed that like 20 years ago, like I wasn't into like the lotto. Even 10 years, you really got me into it. But like even 20 years ago when I first met like Chica and I worked at American Express and I was making full-time money, I
Yeah.
bet you like horseshoes would have been up my asshole back in then times. Like I bet you would have like scratched something or done some 640. But back in the day it wasn't 649 or was it Power 7? I don't know. Anyhow, I'm just mad. I'm mad that I didn't tap into it when I was in a period in my life where I was like good. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like
Well,
when
I
you go to the
was.
were
Like,
you?
as soon as I started working and I could buy my own tickets, I was
You
buying
did.
every weekend. I've been buying my whole freaking, like,
Like
working
20
life.
years.
Yeah,
Like
because
15,
as
17.
soon as I started working, I realized that I don't want to work. So I'm like, okay, I'm not smart enough to get a job where I don't have to work, right? So, well, I'm done for life. So my only luck is like bank on my luck, and maybe it'll come through. And that's really what
So
I've been playing the lottery for. Plus, my dad was a bad influence. Like he used to play every weekend too, and he would
did
encourage me to buy my own tickets. So
shut the like would he run you to do his numbers? Like did he like Vanessa go
no,
play
he
these
was a
for
quick
me?
pick guy. He go
He's
in,
quick
quick
pick,
pick.
eh?
I'm exactly the same way. I'm a quick pick girl. I'm just like go in, get my quick picks, then I'm out
But did
kind of thing.
he like? That's so funny because my father, towards the end, when he couldn't drive anymore and he couldn't do his routine, he'd be like, "Fine, go do 20 bucks, do this, this, and this," and he would tell me what he'd want. I'll quick pick, right? But
Yeah.
towards the end of it, right? So,
Yeah.
but your dad never sends you to do it. He'd
No,
be
no,
like,
no.
"Do your," he'd be like, "Do your own thing."
He would just, like, because he was a bus driver, right? Like on his break, he would always go and buy tickets. That's what
Oh
he'd do.
wow!
Yeah. He'd go
Wait, your
use the
dad was a
toilet
bus driver?
and, yeah, TDC.
Damn!
He still
Back in
is,
them
guy. He's still
times.
working right now.
The double TC, yo. That's awesome. What's his route? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
remember
was
you saying.
Jane and Finch. He got
What?
shot at. you know, like
Guy,
bad
what
area. Don't go there.
so dude, hold on a sec. What was his bus line? Tell me he did the Downsview or he did the Finch.
He was Jane and Finch, and then he was Wilson. He's Finch and Wilson, and then
Oh,
he's
he did the
around that area.
96.
He's always been in the West End. Pardon?
He did the 96. He did like the Wilson 96.
Yeah, like you probably took the bus with him and not know.
Yeah, I'm trying to like visualize because back in the 90s when I was at high school, we would always
Yeah,
take the 96.
yeah,
And then we would do Jane across or Finch across because we would take the 106 York University right into Wilson Station or Downsy
yeah.
Station
Oh
now.
my God, he was always that line. He'd always park up at York.
Dang, yo, I bet you I
How
know your
weird is
father's
that?
face. That's insane. That's
That's very
bloody
weird.
insane.
And my
So,
dad's been doing that from time, like since he joined, and he's been on the TDC force for like I don't know 30 some odd years. Like
well, dude, listen, if he was always up in my neighborhood, for sure, then I rode on your dad's bus. For
that's
sure.
so weird.
That's insane.
But my dad
That's
hates
insane.
it. He's just like, when you drive constantly driving, like it's
Yeah,
just
but you know
you
what?
don't want to
He's gonna.
drive on your free time off.
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna pension out good, and that's good.
No, he's just waiting. He's at the finish line. But it drives me crazy because all my family is retiring now, so they have nothing better to do than to chat up my ass. So they're always calling me and always like, "Where are you? How come it's so quiet?" Because I haven't talked to them in a week. It's like, oh my God, are you freaking serious right now? Like, I can't deal. So it's like I'm taking a break from my family
You're
right
like,
now.
you're like, I need. Can we try? Can we start the Vanessa charity fund, please?
And it's not like
I'll entertain
it's not even my mom. It's like my aunt, my
your
uncle,
aunties
my great aunt. She's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh my God. Guys, stop being
because they
retired."
love
And they're
you,
all
Z.
like we're on WhatsApp, like a big chat, and they're always
Yeah.
like now that they're all freaking retired because they've all retired in the last year. They are
Oh,
all chatty McChatties. And so it blows up my WhatsApp. I'm like, just leave it for a day. The next day, there's like 96 messages, and they're talking about all rubbish. Like, I don't care about this shit. So I'm just like, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up until the end, and
how?
then I tell them that I've actually read it. But the problem is when we're talking, like in conversation, they reference things in WhatsApp, and I'm like, oh fuck, because I literally don't even read any of it. I just like scroll up. So I'm like, I try to dodge my way out of it. But now I've just come out and like, I tell them the truth. I'm like, guy, there's just too much. I can't. I'm like more than 140 characters. I'm out. Like, that's it.
You know what you should start doing? You should start answering via voice note and just like read the whole thing and be like, "Okay, aunties, hi everybody, it's me. I read it all. Bye." and
I
just send,
know.
and just send voice notes. Okay, I'm all caught up. Peace out.
No, yuck.
Um, but I wanted to ask, what was the greatest jackpot did you win? Like, what was the biggest amount that you won in all your years of like
Um,
playing?
1,500?
Now?
Yes. That is
Same.
the biggest lot I've ever won in my entire life of playing those stupid things. Like
So
the
like
most
that's
before that was like $20.
no, I won a
But
hundred
I've played
bucks.
like casinos. Like I played some tables where I've like banked like 120 bucks, but nothing more than that.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, we haven't spoken. like now I'm not the most, I'm not a fraction of what my social life used to be like 10, 11, 12 years ago, right?
Me
So I
too.
was like literally spinning out, I was like, oh my
Guy, I'm
God, this is fucked up.
I'm same. Same. Exactly
Yeah,
what you're
right?
talking about. It's like been a crazy couple of weeks. Like bad news bear from every direction. Sorry, go on.
No, but no, exactly. No, that's why I was like, and then there was like this moment of embarrassment. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't spoken to V. I'm like, I hope she doesn't think I've abandoned the project. Oh my
I
God, because I
know.
haven't been posting anything, right? I'm like, oh my God, but I'm V, are you okay? Like, I was ESPing you. I was like, V, are you okay? I'm
We're
like, I
just
hope she's
like
okay.
ESPing each other and be like, I'm holding on, girl. I'm holding on.
There's a lifeline. There's a lifeline if we
Same
need it, man.
page.
I have no, I haven't. I don't think I can cry anymore. Like, I think I'm so dried out of tears. Like, I'm
Are
just
you
like,
for real? You can take some
yeah.
of mine because I'm done with the tears, but unfortunately, my body betrays me all the time. It's so annoying. It's the worst places, like when your boss is talking to you, and then I
Oh
start
no.
crying, and I cry, cry, cry. It's ridiculous. It drives me crazy, but I can't stop it. It's like,
No, that's it. You know what? I can cry when I'm watching. Like, I was watching something about the Mexican national football team because the players, like Chicharito, was all pissed off because everyone in Mexico was like celebrating because Korea effectively eliminated Germany, and that's how it was one of the reasons why Mexico was able to go through. Because if Germany had pulled up their socks and kicked ass, then
yeah,
Mexico would have been out, right? So everyone
yeah,
in Mexico was like friggin' they were going to the South Korean consulate and they were just chanting, hey Korean, Korean, you're our brother, but now you're a Mexican. Like it was rhyming in Spanish, right? And it's
yeah.
hilarious. And then you saw the memes, right? I got to start reposting, and it
Yeah,
was
I
so
thought that
funny
was a
because
good thing. That was kind of cool to see. But
and
no?
every no, and then everyone was like, BTS is now going to be playing solidly at the carne asadas. Yo, Koreans are like free Mexican food for the next 2 years, for the next 4 years. So it was just kind of funny. But I was saying how the Mexican national team did a video right now on Instagram, and I teared up. Like I'm tearing up at the stupidest thing is what I wanted to say. That's my long-winded story of saying like I'm crying, but at the stupidest things. Like I have no tears left for my life. I'm I cry at the stupidest thing. I laugh like a maniac now. Like that freaking crazy laugh. You're like, fuck, that person's going off the edge. That's me. Yo, Joe Jackson is dead.
Oh
Isn't that
my
weird?
god. That's like so. Oh my god. Where the hell did you go?
I know I went dark. I went dark.
Fuck. Um, I
No,
know,
I
it's
just
sad. It's really sad. I didn't know, like, I don't feel comfortable liking posts like that. Like, I can't heart that. Like, if there was
why?
a sad face, then yeah, I think that would be more appropriate. Because then I'm like, oh, I like this that he died. It's very, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, when it's just something like rest in peace and there's no blurb under it, yeah, I can see how that's kind of like macabre. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like, why are you liking that somebody's dead? No, I get it.
Hmm.
But yo, your picture, like, hello, that one of
Of what?
what's her face? That really very sleek and cool picture that you posted of I forgot her name.
Amy Adams?
Yes, Amy Adams. That was like really cool. You
Yeah,
find the
like
coolest things. That was a hit.
sometimes I'll stumble across a gem like that. That I just it caught my eye, and I was like,
The
if it
color,
catches my eye, it'll catch other people. So I was like, and it
the
was just
color
really
scheme, right?
pretty. It made her look really nice, and you can tell like on her face there are some discolorations, which means they didn't Photoshop her face. Like that's her face, and I just like think it's beautiful. But I
Like,
gotta
oh
come
my god.
correct with the post that I put up, okay? I normally really like Nicki Minaj's stuff, and I put up a post of her at the BET Awards where
Yes,
she
yeah,
did
I
her
wanted to
whole
ask you.
thing there, and I rewatched it, and I was like, not her best performance. Her
Uh,
she did a better performance on Saturday Night Live. It's sort of this performance was reminiscent of when Britney Spears did her performance where she said she broke a heel. Do you remember that? But she just looked really
No.
spaced out. I can't remember what it was for, but
Oh
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure it was either for the Billboards or the MTV Awards where
Was
she
that when
did
she
her
did it with the
performance.
snake? When it
Sorry?
was with the snake? When did she have the
No,
snake?
I think no, she
It was
was wearing
after
like
that.
all black. Like
And
and people were like dogging on her about that performance and they were all saying the exact same thing, like she looked totally spaced out. And then she came out saying like all of her moves were done half-ass, she had blanked
she
out
was really
face.
fat. She was fat and Bentley out of shape. I remember that. she was just,
She was
she was
not that
she was
bad. Like
fat.
it's all in relative, right? Like for Britney Spears, she looked bad, but for
That's what
us,
I'm
she would look
saying.
totally nice and hot, right?
No, she was probably hovering at 130 pounds, where she's usually
Oh
used to being
my
110.
god!
So she was at like 140. So she was like
Oh
30
my god!
extra pounds, and she just wasn't like bendable anymore. And she's like, I remember that
Yeah.
performance. Yeah, she was fat. She was fat. It
Oh
was
my
fat Britney.
god! But anyways, so this is how Nicki Minaj came off in BET Awards because if you see her, she's very distracted. She's looking at the big screen during her performance. I was just like, "Oh God, what are you doing, girl?" And she like half-ass rapped her stuff, let the backup vocals do most of the work for her, like backtrack vocals,
Well,
not even like live vocals. So I was kind of just, and then she started at the end. She crawled on the floor, and her ass was all out, and she like split her legs open. I was just like, "What is she doing right now?" But anyway, so I was not impressed with that performance. So when I said she was the boss, I want to take that back. I would say she was the boss at Saturday Night Live performance, but not this one.
yeah,
Retract.
that I heard like very good things about. Very good things.
Yeah.
The But I was gonna say, in relation to what you're saying, like Nicki Minaj right now,
Yeah.
she's just it's kind of like the whole Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera dethroning, Lady Gaga dethroning Madonna. So now you have like Nicki Minaj running scared because Cardi B is just out of nowhere. She's now the next hit girl, right? Cardi B's like the Bronx girl, you know.
Yeah.
J Lo's in a different sort of like sphere, but in terms of the rap game,
Yeah.
Cardi B is like way more innovative than Nicki Minaj. Like I think Nicki Minaj has already been out for 10 years. Is that true? I don't know.
Hold
What?
it back. No. Okay, so I really like Cardi B. I think she's like really cool as a person, got a great personality. But as far as
Yeah,
the rap game goes, I think Nicki Minaj like tops it like
she
100%.
has the better raps.
Yeah, not in Chun Li. I did not like her lyrics in Chun Li, but I really think she it has something and she has a nice poetic way of saying things without saying things and I think she's got a lot more substance to her lyrics than Cardi B. And also her rap style, it's very different and has very specific nuances to her, whereas Cardi
Okay.
B is sort of like the same rap over and over again kind of thing. And the way she raps is kind of like I don't know. I'm just not a fan of her rap style as I am of Nicki. Like Nicki I can listen a couple of times whereas Cardi B I can listen to her songs maybe once or twice and then I'm over it. So what's been happening in the Enrique world?
Girl, I'm
Fill me
so
in.
over that it's not even funny. Like I hate it. Like it's a love-hate thing. There's nothing to talk about. Like what am I supposed to
Okay,
you know
okay.
what I mean? Like, how do I
Yeah,
lust after a guy
I
who's
hear
like
you.
maybe potentially? I'm suspect that he actually had these. Like, I'm suspect that he came in her and she was knocked out. Like, that to me is like, no. I'll call it. I'll call it. You want to fucking put this on live? I'll do it. Like, I don't think, bruh, that you came in her and she was knocked out. Like, there's no way. There's things that he said. Like, there's stuff that he's posted. Like, I can't believe you're really mine. Like, a poster, like a picture of the baby, right? Like who says that? Like if you witnessed
Yeah.
your wife or your girlfriend or whomever, your partner, like grow over 9 months, like the miracle of life is in front of you, right? Who says that? I can't believe you're mine. Like, really? Are you dumb? Is it getting lost in translation? Like I've never like
Oh my god.
I mean that way, dude. I mean, you know me, right? So no, I'm over it. Like I can't even bring
Yeah.
myself to like his shit. Like he said that. This is dumb.